Here we are. Love me, then dump me. This is a very innovative company that talks about the MakeupProShop.com single-use products that allow you to have sanitation and sterilization with really top-of-the-line products. I'm going to take a moment here and we're going to meet the owner of the company and we're going to see some of the products that they have to offer. I was just telling them that it's love me, then dump me.
Absolutely.
So I would really love it if you could tell us a little bit about the product and your concept and maybe show us a little bit of the product today.
Absolutely. Well, we all go to a doctor and expect and demand very hygiene regulations, from washed hands to syringes out of sealed packages. And my concern is that the industry doesn't always appreciate the same code of hygiene. So the issue we face is to make sure that the makeup artists have a supply of really high quality, disposable, single-use applicators and brushes.
Let's see what we have here.
What we have here is a range of mascara ones. This, of course, is Big Bertha. Show-stopping.
Let me just stand. Let me cross over you and stand here so that.
Absolutely.
You know where he's going to get to there, so I can.
Well, welcome to Big Bertha, and as you can see, fabulous big lash. What I'd like to compare Big Bertha with is my fantastic tiny one called Particular Polly. When you see them together, you can really get the clear message that these two wands will achieve different effects, but in a safe, hygienic, single-use application. If you cut that wand off your brush, you will never double dip. You will never.
That's what I'm saying. Double dipping is a big no-no. I understand that.
And it's not just mascara ones, you know. It's lipstick gloss. Real crucial.
Can we see the lipstick now? I find the lipstick gloss ones are really hard to find.
That Topolino lip where you need to cut in, that's your one. Fantastic. Lip gloss. You always get that streaky feeling like something's left on your lips. Not with these. So
well, also lip glosses are really hard because you don't want to just use one lip gloss on one actor and then you can't use it again.
Absolutely.
And you can never find the lip gloss wands.
So this quality is amazing, and you know we sell everything in packs of 25 at good value. So going down, keep those eyebrows grouped. You know, whether it's actual single, very important razors, single use.
Yes.
Great for particular types of skin. In here we've got a range of eye stuff that complements the mascaras. This is natural hair and foam, so you can really get a good quality feel.
I feel I would hate to throw that away.
I know, it's a problem, isn't it?
It's a little bit of a problem for me. I hate to throw things away.
But, you know, if you want to practice in this industry in the new way, then you need to.
Yes, I agree with you.
We have a range here.
And you know, actors and models and anyone who's having their makeup done appreciate artists that really show and exhibit sanitation and sterilization.
Absolutely.
It is very, very key to have that when you're a professional. You can't be using the same brushes and dipping over to one palette to the other. You have to spatula out. You have to put everything on a palette. It's really important.
So all those things you've talked about, accent eyeliner, blush brushes, whether it's for contour and highlight, again, natural brushes, high quality. Fine tip for when you need to get right in there with cleaning up, or again with eyeliner gel is really good.
And what's nice about this one, we just use this one. It's a little stiffer.
Yeah.
So actually you can take beauty marks, or what I found this to be nice for is if you have to draw like individual lashes or eyebrow hairs.
It's so fine again.
Yeah, you can literally dip into liquid and do an eyebrow hair with it and not have the frayed edges of a brush. I find that
professional as you are knows the secret and knows what these brushes can do.
Now, this is odd, and I don't want to pass this up because in my career, I don't think I've ever seen a charcoal gray sponge. Can you open that up and just tell us what that is?
So this is a pack of 8, and this is latex free.
Latex free. That's really important for people that might have an allergic reaction.
Absolutely. So, you know, single use, use them, throw them away.
I love this a lot. This is really great for cleaning out your airbrush well.
Very fine tipped. I'm not going to get them out because they're
sanitary.
Absolutely. But there are 100 pieces, and the fine tip here.
They have like a little like non-fuzzing fluff ball, like a little cotton ball on the end, and you put that in your well for your airbrush.
Absolutely.
And you don't get bristles that get stuck into the airbrush system. And they, you know, we use that, you know, for computers or anything finite that you need to clean.
The worst thing anyone can use, as you know, is a cotton tip.
It's the worst thing, yeah.
The worst thing, followed by a large mascara brush.
Yeah, exactly.
So these are really great, and again, you know, used wisely, they can also do a few other touching up jobs.
Yeah, they do. They make little special like aging spots.
Absolutely.
I've seen Matthew Mungle actually take these and tape them in different levels, you know, staggered levels. Tape them with some adhesive tape and then go in to make special effects over prosthetic work.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I think a lot of this is about straightforward thinking. There's a gap in the market, and what we've tried to have done and achieving through basics, not just the sanitary side, but really good mixing pot, mirror, spatulas and wells. All these things are the real key tools and essentials to any makeup pro.
It's everything that you need on your station every day.
Every day.
Every day.
At an affordable price, but good quality. We want to change the face of the industry, and I know it's going to be a challenge.
This is fantastic.
Thank you.
Well, you know I'm a fan because I was here earlier.
That's right.
So I will be definitely taking this across the Atlantic, back to Los Angeles, and we're sharing it with my artists and my friends and my associates. And you and I will be in touch because I feel like we've become friends through all this. And I really appreciate the time. I'll be back to see you to take some more things home with me. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely day. You're busy. Get back to work, okay? Thank you so much. So let's maybe see if we can get some chat with the students. I'm with MUATV.com. How do you feel about your work and how everything?
I'm really pleased. I mean,
What's your name? I'm so sorry.
Oh, my name's Leah.
Yes.
In a word, I feel a bit tired now because I've just experienced a really exciting moment here.
You had your adrenaline really going through.
Yeah, I loved it. It was amazing.
What number is your model?
Number 8 with the top hat. Well, I went right back to the architecture of Gothic, and then I went back to where it began as a culture, which was neo-Gothism in the 13th century. And if you look at my design, it's a very Victorian design. And basically, it's just the colours and the materials, like the beads, are a combination of all the things I've learned on my diploma over the last 2 years, just sort of going out with a bang, I suppose, before university.
My concept's really simple. I wanted to take a different approach to Gothic makeup, so I did a sort of watercolor-esque stained glass on her face.
What's the number of your model?
Number 6.
Number 6.
Yeah. So it's I suppose it's a simpler approach, but I like to think it's classic, and I'm happy with the way it came out. Well, choosing what makeup to bring over from Los Angeles.
Like, can you talk a little bit about that? What that's like, what you brought over? And
Yeah, the suitcase that I typically have my makeup in is larger than the suitcase I brought over here. So I literally found myself in my living room floor surrounded by makeup.
Well, I went for more of the beauty side of the Gothic, so I did like, you know, purples and blacks all blended together and really wide eyes, so, you know, like kind of really having it Gothic but still quite feminine. When the eyelashes that I made, I've made them with, I could put a set of false eyelashes on and then twisted feathers together. And
was that the one that was right here with the long lashes that came out? I noticed those. They looked like they were custom made.
Yeah, they were.
They were. And how did you make them?
What I did was just a false strip lash, and then the very fluffy bit of the feathers, cut that off, and then twisted a load of them together, stuck them in the eyelash glue, and then stuck them on. It was when they started to stick to my fingers and not onto the lashes that I was like, no!
That tends to happen.
But it went really well.
Okay, well the concept behind it, as you can see, is we wanted to go for something that was more graphic,
Right.
more about lines, very linear, based on kind of like 70s and 60s black and white prints, that retro psychedelic kind of artwork that you used to get in the 60s. The spirals that are a little bit hypnotic, but we wanted to transform that onto the body, so you weren't looking at like a trick with the black and white images, but something that kind of just played around with the body a little bit. And we just found the colours of black and white very, very striking, so that's what we went for.
I think it's a really conceptual idea.
Absolutely.
In the year 2000. I knew that some of the trend is kind of black and blue. It can be white and blue, but they're kind of into the real, intense coloring of blacks with their associates, whether it be white or blue.
Absolutely. For me, I don't think you can actually beat black and white in terms of impact.
Right, not in
and
anything.
A bit of a wow factor. Colours really do draw the attention to the eye, but it's strange when you look around and you see a lot of the beautiful artwork that goes on at the trade show. It's always nice to see something that is maybe a little bit different, that lacks the colour, but still has some wow impact.
Come on, let's go up front. Here we are, live. They've just announced the winner, first prize.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 8th annual International Makeup Artist Trade Show Makeup Competition for Beauty Fantasy. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Congratulations. From MUA TV, we'd like to congratulate you in taking first place.
Thank you very
Great job. How do you feel right now?
I don't know. Just overwhelmed, yeah.
Excellent. You did a really, really beautiful job. What's your name?
Sophie.
Sophie, can you give me your full name? Because we're on MUATV.com.
Emily Jane Dowdeswell.
Well, I'm going to let you get amongst your peers, and we'll talk later, okay? We're going to
Fantastic.
by you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Job well done.